Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome back to Flashback Friday, where today we're going to play Excitebike 64. This is the sequel, of course, to the original Excitebike game that came out then later on the Nintendo 64, as you can see, in the year 2000. I played the crap out of this game as well. I was 7 when this game came out, so it was right in my wheelhouse of just absolutely shredding this over and over again. So let's have a little bit of fun with this game today. What I've already done so far is, instead of us just doing a couple races, I went into my season mode. We're still in just novice right now, but I already finished the bronze round. And there's a couple cool tracks in here for sure. We'll maybe go back and play those another time. But I've already made it to the silver round. And I figured today, let's just play all of these silver round tracks. Nashville, Canyon Chasm, Long Island, Congo Course, and Vegas. All of them are pretty cool tracks, pretty legendary to the game. And then we'll be able to unlock the gold round after that and move up to amateur and all that stuff. So yeah, let's just play this today and have some fun, shall we? Now, of course, the legendary picks available in this game are insane. We got Jumpin' Jim Rivers, you got Tricky Ricky Stearns, Sarah Sugar Hill, Bobby Big Dog Malone, Nigel the Duke York, Vicky the Vixen Steele, and then we're back to Jumpin' Jim Rivers. And you could change a lot of stuff about the characters on this, but I kind of forget. Oh, there we go. This is how you do it. You could change what bike they were riding. You could change what gear color they got. So Jim Rivers has got obviously some Fox gear. We got Tricky Ricky Stern with the No Fear stuff. Alpine Stars gear for Sarah Sugar Hill. Bobby Big Dog Malone was, I think, in TLD stuff. So again, more real companies in the game. What is this? No, it's SMP. Oh man, a throwback SMP right there. And then Nigel the Duke York and Scott basically was like the Michael Rocco of the game. Vicky the Vixen Steele. What is she in? I forget what she's got going on here. Obviously, we can change the bike to a bunch of different things. Thor gear, there you go. And then back to Jim Rivers. I was always Tricky Ricky Stern in this game for some reason. I don't know why. Don't tell me, what the deal was or what have you. But let's go with Tricky Ricky Stern on. Let's just put him on the Cowie, which is his default. And we'll go some yellow gear here today with Tricky Ricky Stern and jump in. All right, so here we go. First race, and this is like the Supercross that's in the game, right? And we got some tabletops to start it off. And I remember about this game, you could take out your competitors. There was boosting. There was power sliding. There is a ton of stuff to do in this game. And Jesus, just got taken out by Nigel the Duke York over there. So let's go ahead and try to catch up here a little bit. It's been like about a day now since I played, so I'm going to dust the rust off here a little bit and get absolutely taken out by Vicky Steele. I remember this, though, and I would always play with my buddies. My best friend growing up actually had this game as well, so we played this a ton, and it was always about going for the front wheel, always trying to take each other out, having some fun doing that. But, man, these guys are tough. Like, the AI is no joke in this game as well. And what I always thought was funny about this game is when you're battling the AI, right, you're just kind of racing them for position. But if you get into the lead, and I'm hoping I can do that at least once on this first video here, or the first race that we do, if you get into the lead, you start catching lappers, and like lappers that didn't even start the race with you, just like random NPCs in the game, which I always thought was kind of like random, funny, whatever you want to call it. Double through here, and then see if we can catch up to, I think this is Jim Rivers right here with the Fox gear. Super on the outside of him. Oh, we took him out. I know that if you're really cooking through some of these corners, you can like connect that table to table right there. And we're catching up to Nigel the Duke York. And there's some of those lappers I was just talking about. We just saw one disappear ahead of us there. See? Just like random lappers. Like, how cool is that? Just so random that they decided to include this in the game. Ooh! Oh, just barely stayed on the track and then crashed. It's going to be a Nigel York victory if I ever saw one. Just handed it to him. I was on cruise control. I should have been on cruise control there at the end. But he's going to get me right here at the flag. We're going to have to settle for P2. Yeah, he's got the dub. All right, not too bad, though. Good way to start it off. We got a P2. And championship-wise, not too bad either. Little 3 points to kick it off. Now we get to roll into the Canyon Chasm, I think it is. Yeah, this track to me is like one of the most iconic in the game, in my opinion. Some people will have different opinions about what is the most iconic track in Excitebike 64, but this one to me, I don't know why, it just feels very much like this game when I play it. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this track. And honestly, it'd be kind of fun if a track creator, let's say an MX Bikes track creator, went back and was like, you know what, let's remake some of these tracks. Why not? Like, they're going to be fairly simple to make because there's not ruts, there's not braking bumps. The only difficult thing, I guess, would be to make something that looks like these caves that we go into. Look at these rhythm sections, though, man. Like, this is gnarly. Huge rhythm sections, double right there. Launch out here. Getting a little bit of a lead, though. So starting to pull away just a little bit. And then we swing through here. We got to try to make that corner. We're just going to kind of bounce off the wall. But why this is called Canyon Chasm is what you'll see in a minute here. Oh, look at that. Triple through the rhythm section. Greased. Absolutely greased the triple in the rhythm section. Oh, I didn't get the uphill triple. Darn. All right, so I think this is it right here. This is the this is why it's called Canyon Chasm. We got a big tabletop right here. Get enough speed to downside that and then boost over the big canyon jump. Nice. All right, what I haven't showed you guys yet, which was a part of this game in 2000, was you can actually do like little cross-ups in the air. So let's clear this finish line jump first. And then do, look at just a greasy little cross-up. They say in the tutorial for this game that is supposed to be like a mid-air turn, like it's supposed to set you up for turning into the next corner. Oh, dude, are we going to triple that? Jeez, I don't think I've ever tripled that before, even playing back in the day. Just absolutely catching a ton of air. All right, this time, let's see if we can get this double in clean and then get this triple. Big whip for the crowd. It's tough, though, because like it is genuinely something that lands you extremely sideways. So when you land sideways, you just get kind of caught out by it a little bit. Bounce off the wall there. Can we quad into this? Nope. Barely actually going to triple in and then lose all of our momentum. It was a pretty technical game for its time, I feel like. 2000, this is 25 years ago this game comes out. And to downside some of these big jumps or do like the rhythm sections, which like some of the soupy tracks in this game, no joke, honestly, they are gnarly. So let's get a big whip off up the canyon jump here. Just floating it all the way up there. Land in a power slide. Slide through here. And we just got these guys covered on this track. We're an outdoorsman, apparently. New track record, baby. Tricky Ricky Stern. Just all A's. And I think we took over the points lead. We are tied with Nigel York, who finished second in that one. But now we get to go to New York, I think. Yes, Long Island, New York, another soupy track. Midpoint of this championship. Oh, I remember this track. Oh. Not the best start. Am I still going to get the whole shot? Nope. Oh, it's just no speed up this uphill here. It's a very momentum-dependent game. Oh, and then we're just going to launch this triple right here. How have I not taken those guys out yet? I was just like, my front tire or my rear tire was all over. It was a Sarah Hills front tire. All right, here we go. Now we get to go up into the stands. A novel concept for this time as well. I mean, yes, we had Detroit back then, or Pontiac, I should say. But it wasn't like a ton of Supercross tracks had things going into the stands, and this is obviously well before MX's ATV Reflex had some tracks going into the stands, or Unleashed, or Legends, or anything, or Legends, or Untamed, or anything like that. Triple this, double this. All right, let's focus up and try to get a little bit of a lead here, because I want to actually just have a big championship lead going in the last couple races. Hopefully we don't have to worry too much about it. Got a little single jump right here. Double out of this corner. Double up here. And then get around this corner. Got to work around the lappers. They're tricky, though. Lappers will get you. Ooh, a little short right there. I wanted to get a good run into this to see if we can, like, go super far on this, but we can't even triple it. This game is just crazy, the momentum that it depends on, though. Like, if you don't have a good run going into something, it's just over. And unlike games that come before it and after it, the meta of this game was not, like, leaning back everywhere. It was actually kind of, like, really centered on moving forward and back on the sticks. Like, even the tutorial mode in this game showed you, oh, yeah, like, you got to lean forward into the corner to, like, slow down and arc a corner better. You got to lean back into the corner. Obviously, there's power sliding, but that's not a good line right there. Hopefully, we can get this thing turned around on the right track. It's power sliding, but there's, you know, so many different turning techniques, jumping techniques. I just feel like this game low-key was kind of ahead of its time, which is something I keep saying about a lot of our Flashback Friday videos on the channel, but it was. It really, like, it just had so many cool aspects to it that I still wish some games had today, to be honest. Like, just the way that you control the bike and the way that you flow the rider over stuff. All right, let's head over to Congo Course here. Another classic. Got some split lanes, some shortcuts, all kinds of cool stuff on this one. This is back when racing games were, they loved shortcuts in racing games. Not good with the holies, but that's all right. We're going to almost quad this guy right here. Triple single. Swoop around the outside here. Oh. Trying to get all the way to that table and just coming up way short. These guys catch right up, man. They AI is sometimes no joke. And this is when they're on novice, too. Think about how good they're going to be when we have to actually go up against them on amateur or pro. It's going to be insane. So here's one of the shortcuts. I'll take it here on lap 1 just so we can see it, and then we'll take the other options later on. Bust through stuff and then come back on the track here and absolutely die. I forgot it went left right there. For some reason I was thinking it kind of went more straight, like the shortcut was more beneficial for you, but clearly not. Clearly it's not that bad coming from the other way either. We'll go the other way on lap 2. Oh. Watch out for these overhangs. Little shortcut through here. And we take the lead on to lap number 2. So we got to hold on for this lap. This is the last lap now. Do that sick whip around the corner. It's so sick. Oh, man, I love this game, man. I forgot how sick this game was sometimes. Oh, a little short on that double. And we'll get to the inside here. Jump that table right there. Oh, almost got over the top of that. Bike's running a little bit hot, though. Bike is running hot. You got to watch your boost. Got to make sure those temps don't get too high. Swing around the outside right here. Big table over single. And then cut back. Oh, trying to get that online, but did not do so. And we got a swoop to the left. And then a little shortcut to the right. That I'm going to miss. That's okay. We're still going to win the race, and that's all that matters. A little wheelie over the line, why not? And I think that pretty much secures the championship for us, because now no points for Nigel York. Yeah, we're 10 points up, so we're good. Hasn't scored a single point since round 2 after winning the opener. Sad, Nigel York. All right, let's do Las Vegas, and then we'll wrap this thing up here today. But I'll also show you guys a couple other things about this game before we go, and kind of let you guys see what we can do next, because there's a lot of cool like special challenges, obviously more tracks. Got the Holy right there. Jim Rivers almost landed on the back of me, and I just blew Vicky Steele out of the way right there. Oh. We got Bobby Malone. Got the big uphill triple right here. And then we got to swoop into this corner. Nice step up right there. Like I said, some of the other Supercross tracks are just like insanely good. So we'll hopefully get to them in another video. New lap record, baby. Little love tap right there for whoever that is. Just grinding the bales. It's all right. We'll still seat bounce the double. Hit those inside bales. Seat bounce this triple. We got a good size lead here. I told you it's just going to take me a second to warm up the old thumbs right there. And honestly, I should have won the first race too. That was all on me to not win that first race. Oh. Almost getting taken out by a lapper. Got to watch out for Vince Freeze here. And Malone's closing up. Oh, that's all right. We took him out. Took him out. He's good. He's toast now. And Lapper's going to get in my way. Excuse me, sir. It's all right. They're in the race too, you know. They may not have started the race with us, but they are in the race too. They're doing a race of their own, so you got to be respectful. Can't say bad things about the Lappers all the time. Nice little step up right here. 2 turns to go. Double that. And table. And the silver rounds completed. 35.88. New track record and lap record. I got doubled down. So there we go. 155.83 total time. Just absolutely demolished the competition. And now we get to pick up our trophy. Congratulations, you unlocked a new difficulty and soccer unlocked. Interesting. Indeed. So what that means is in the special tracks, we have a couple things here. We have the desert course, the stunt course, the original Excitebike, which I know how to get unlocked, soccer, hill climb, and Excitebike 3D. I want to try to do all of these. We might actually do just a completely separate video doing all of these at another point. But yes, very, very fun, these options in the game. And then I think we unlocked a couple new things now. So can we do novice on the gold stuff? No, we can't. So we have to beat silver on amateur to do gold. But I mean, look at some of these maps. They were insane. The gravel pit, Detroit. And then there's even platinum tracks that are gnarlier than this, which you have to beat amateur and then obviously expert as well. And then another thing about this game, you can create custom tracks. And not only could you create custom tracks, I'm gonna go show this to you guys right now before we wrap up here today. You could create custom tracks. So we'll just like add straights here, right? Add a straight, and then we'll add another straight, and then add a turn, which we'll just do that. And then you can add a user piece here, right? So what's a user piece? Let's go back here. User piece is, isn't there a way to edit this? I think there's a way to edit this somehow. I'm trying to remember what it is. No. Edit. Add user piece. User piece 2, press Z button to edit, which I think is that. Okay, yeah, here you go. So with the user pieces, what you could do is you could create your own jumps. So I could create like a dragon's back right here, for example, right? So like, let's build this thing up a little bit. Last little piece right there. Another piece here in the middle, right? So you got like a dragon's back uphill. And then we'll add this like right here. And like, then I have my own user piece right there, right? Like that. And I have to close the track to be able to ride this. But like, how sick is this? 2000, you could create your own jumps, like completely custom jumps out of the dirt. Awesome stuff. I mean, this game, like I said, man, it's just crazy ahead of its time. And we're going to play the crap out of this for sure. I want to play a lot more of it. But this is Excitebike 64. A classic Nintendo 64 game here for Flashback Friday. If you guys want more of this, let me know, man. I am down to play a ton of this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, appreciate you stopping by and watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So long for now.